Well, James Filbert of wheatco's.com. And you got the Milk Nanny. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, my wife and I wrote a book on kids when we had our first child 30 some years ago, and we needed this product then, man. I mean, because you got like well, it's a kitchen appliance that really makes formula milk anytime, very easily. And God, I mean, it's a price that's a killer price. And you're raising money on Kickstarter, and you already got your money. So what the hell are you talking to me for? You made all your money. Why are you just
Well,
greedy? Is that it, James? But it's a
no,
great
actually,
product.
we're very excited. We've got good response, from folks who think the same way you do. What's great about the Milk Nanny is that it doesn't just make formula, baby formula milk. It actually can make protein drinks.
Oh,
Yeah, you can put protein in there, and it can make with hot water or room temperature water, and it can
wow.
also do chocolate milk.
Wow.
Yeah,
No kidding. So
yeah. So the
can
one
I,
appliance does.
everything but espresso, huh? Right.
Yeah, yeah. And of course, what's great about the Milk Nanny is that all after you've added water and powder in the powder bowl, the rest the machine does. It
Does it
operates in the
all.
cloud, and with your mobile device or with the one-touch start button, the machine knows exactly how to mix whatever it's making, whether it's chocolate milk or a protein drink
So,
or
and you could
particularly
operate
baby
this from
powder.
your iPhone?
Correct. Or your Android
Wow.
phone.
Or
Yep.
Android, so it
Hmm.
knows. I mean, what kind of chocolate milk you're gonna make, what kind of baby formula you're making, or anything. You just
Yes.
scan the label, and you
Yes.
got it.
That's correct. You scan the barcode, and then we have all these. We have well about 95% of the baby formulas
Wow.
in a database. And so when it scans the barcode, it goes to the cloud, and then instantly it tells the machine, oh, you're using Similac, stage one.
Ah.
And then what it does, the machine, then the real intelligence of the machine goes to work. So it boils the water. First, the water has to boil to 100 Celsius to kill all
Uh-huh.
the germs in the water. And then it cools down. And but the cooling process is determined by what powder you're using,
Oh.
because every powder has a different consistency. So, because we solved the problem that no other formula milk maker has solved, and that is we make milk with no clumps in it, because a clump causes
Ah.
babies, it causes
Yeah.
sickness in the babies. Uh, so, two things happen. The water temperature gets hot, it cools down to a temperature that knows exactly at which point to release the powder. It mixes and blends like a blender,
I see.
and then before the powder is actually mixed with the water, the powder is ground by like a corkscrew.
Oh.
So it makes the powder even finer than it is when it comes out of the container,
Wow.
and then it mixes with the water. And then in 15 seconds after you press the start button, either on your mobile app or on the machine itself, in 15 seconds you've got nice, fresh, warm milk with no
Well, I mean,
clumps.
this sounds great for stupid dad. When mom's out working all day.
Well, that's actually why this device was invented. Derek, my partner, he's got a 3-year-old son,
Uh-huh.
and his wife works, and so she breastfed for the first 3 months, and then she had to go back to work. And shortly thereafter, of course, babies cry a minimum 2 to 3 times a night. And in order for her to get her sleep, he was the one that had to get up at night
Uh,
and make milk. And that got old real fast,
I could
especially on
imagine.
especially on the cold nights. And he works long hours too, so. One night he woke up and he goes, "This has got to end." And his company, he has another company that builds mobile apps for smart
Oh,
machines.
I see. Uh-huh.
4 years they've been developing apps for a very high-tech companies here in Shenzhen. And he just put two and two together. I make mobile apps. I'm going to make one that operates a machine that mixes powder and water together.
Wow, that's terrific. No, I would think too, particularly if mom's away all day or whatever, and dad's left with the kid and doesn't know what to do and shoving things in the mouth, and now they just have, and it takes the worry from mom, worrying about dad being a klutz in the kitchen or whatever.
Right.
And you solve that whole problem.
Yeah, but it also has a B2B play, business to business. For example, all the nurseries that have kids, they have a lot of kids, and the hospitals. So all they're doing is watching kids. So they don't want to make milk, and so our machines make milk with a nice consistency, very easily, very safely. Machine has materials all BPU free, which means that there'll be no poisons or anything that would damage the quality of the milk as it's dispersed. The material that we use, the plastic material, is the same material that's used to make baby bottles.
Wow. So this is like the super espresso machine for people with babies in their
you could say that.
Right.
Sure.
Every office has to have one. Yeah.
And then here's another reason why not just dads are going to like it, but moms are going to like it. There's 3 ways the machine cleans itself, or there's 2 ways the machine cleans itself. Another way you can clean it. There's a DUV, deep ultraviolet, so that it cleans the dispenser where the milk actually comes out.
Right, I see.
And then all the internal parts where the powder and water come through, where they travel through out to the dispenser. Every time you make a bottle of milk, it goes through a cleaning process.
Wow.
And
so you don't have to put the whole thing in a washing machine or something. It's doing it itself every time you do it.
That's correct. And then if that's not good enough for you, you can actually take the machine apart very easily. We'll have a video that shows you how to do this. And you can clean the 4 main components.
I see.
Tanks, if you will. So you can always keep it very, very clean, and it cleans itself on a regular basis. It even tells you the machine is clean, ready to go, or it's clean right now, you can't use it.
Well, see, if my espresso machine did that, that would be great, But you figured it out on baby formula machines. Now we got to get your work out of my espresso machine to clean that sucker itself. I hate cleaning that thing.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's a bit more complicated, but it'll, if we can send a rocket to the moon, I'm sure we can make an espresso machine that cleans itself.
So it's WICOZ, WICOZ.com. You go there and you can find out about your Kickstarter campaign now. And like I said, you already got your $100,000, so this thing is going to be in production. And actually, you're delivering for Mother's Day. So this is a wonderful gift for the mother in your life, right? Or the new mother, the old mother, the anybody mother. Yeah.
But you want to know something interesting, Matthew? Is most of our backers are fathers, are men.
Really? Terrific. Well,
they're either buying it for themselves or they're buying it for their wives. But
they're just like chocolate milk, I think, or protein drinks, right? That's terrific. Men have become more hip to baby stuff. I was so fortunate when I had kids. To experience that, of growing a young person in your midst is just a wonderful experience, and anything you could get involved in doing more of that is terrific, and that's what your product does. I think it creates, a connection with that little child that you have responsible for, and nothing could be better than that. Instead of putting it in the hands of all the professionals or whatever, that you could do more of it yourself, which is a great way to live.
Yeah. The machine, the future in home appliances is moving towards smart appliances. Yeah. I think in 3 to 5 years, at least 50%, if not all the machines that we use in our home are going to be smart in some capacity.
Absolutely. It's the internet of everything.
We're just leading the way. Yeah, we're just leading the way. But one of the things that the Milk Nanny does is that it gives moms and mothers and fathers more time. Absolutely. More time for themselves, more time for their kids, and time is money. Time is the one thing we can't get more of.
Absolutely, you don't get that back, and the more time you're spending with your kids, the better your time is. So that's WICOZ.com. And the Kickstarter
correct.
campaign is still on, so you want to get a hold of that because you get a deal now, almost half price when this thing finally hits retail. And actually, and delivering for Mother's Day. I mean, what could be better than that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now there's
well,
still 9 days left.
yeah,
There's 9 shopping days, right?
Right. Thank you, James. Great for you
You're
to be
welcome,
there
man.
and actually be there. You're in China doing this stuff. And I envy
Yeah.
you there because I had a great time visiting China. I think one of the most exciting countries in the world right now, to be
Yes,
involved
it is.
with. And I admire you for doing that and sharing your talent with the rest of us. Now you can talk to the world, but you're just doing it from China.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
by the way of the internet.
Right.
All right,
Well,
Matthew,
take care,
great
James.
talking
Thank you
with
so
you.
much.
Okay, bye-bye.
I